Da Nang is relatively affordable. This is about the most tourist-friendly financial city that you're gonna find in Vietnam. My apartment here, where I'm currently staying, costs about $195 a month. That's very affordable. I've got a I've got a refrigerator, full-size refrigerator. I've got cooking utensils. I've got a stovetop to fry, boil, saute, or do whatever I want with. Um, there's a washer and dryer up here on the seventh floor of the apartment building that I can use. Uh, there's Wi-Fi, so I've got a computer and I can stream YouTube or Netflix or whatever. I can get everything I can get everything that I've been getting in a cable TV provided apartment. Only thing I don't have is a cable TV. I ain't got a cable TV here. But my computer satisfies my entertainment. So I just pay $200, $195 a month here. And that's very affordable. Now, over across the Ferris wheel that you see right behind me, and 2.5 miles across the Han River towards the ocean that way, my rent was like $340 a month. Now that was during the rainy season too. The rainy season is between like September to February or November to February. I arrived in November 2024, my first trip. I stayed 90 days till my visa expired. I stayed till February 2nd. And it was rainy season during that time, but it wasn't raining that much. You know, a lot of Vietnamese, they told me this wasn't a bad rainy season. But we don't know what the next rainy season is gonna be, but it wasn't a rainy season that they usually have. And during the rainy season, prices drop considerably. During the summer months now, prices are up. Like the place that I stayed in for a month, the light apartment. It's 1 block off the beachfront in the tourist section. I stayed there for a month. My first time during the rainy season, my rent was like $340. Say. I stayed in an apartment there. Everything was in it. Nice cable TV, big flat screen, a washer and dryer in my room, refrigerator, stovetop. They even brought me a microwave, and I had cooking utensils and plates, plus toiletries. My rent was like $340 for a month. Man, they want like about $800 or $900 for a month now during tourist season. The Zuka Hotel, where I stayed for a month, in tourist area. I stayed there for a month. My rent was like about 800 dong, that's VND, which amounts to about 311 US dollars. I looked online recently, and they want something like 15 million dong, which comes out to about $800 a month. No, they want more than 15 million. They want about 19 million VND, which comes out to about $800 a month. So the two apartments that I rented for like for under 340 bucks during the rainy season, they want 3 times that now. But this place where I'm at now is still affordable, and you have a lot of Vietnamese people that I guess live in Da Nang that stay here, and so they've got themselves a nice and affordable place to eat. I mean to rent. If you buy your own food, you won't be cash strapped. I buy most of my food from supermarkets and from the flea markets. The street markets and stuff. I buy a lot of, like yesterday, I bought my vegetables from the flea markets, and it's just affordable. Okay, like I say, Da Nang is surrounded by mountains. Those mountains are on the west. These mountains are the north. The ocean is that way, the east, and the south. Okay, you see those solid structures over there? That's a Marble Mountain. I took a video there. Let me see. Let me get it again. It's I took a video there, Marble Mountain. I went inside, but that's Marble Mountain south. It's along the waterfront, the ocean, but you can barely see it. I'm trying to get it, but you can't see it, but it's over there. Da Nang is, like I say, everything you see is a bunch of apartments and hotels. It's a tourist city, and just all the structures, especially across that Ferris wheel and the Han River. You've got like maybe 1,000 tourist hotels and apartments over there. Just about the same as you see here. But the ones over there, they're more tourist accommodated, and a lot of them, they really look nice. Let me give you a close-up of as much as I can. Trying to give you a close-up. Trying to give you a close-up of the surrounding areas. Yeah, this is Da Nang. This, like I said, it's structured kind of like San Francisco. Where all the apartments and hotels are next to each other, and there's not too much space to go in between these structures. That's basically how San Francisco is built, and so is Da Nang. It's okay, up that way. This is downtown. Basically, this from that Ferris wheel, that's downtown, and downtown stretches over that way. You won't see any of those high-rise skyscrapers that you see in New York City or American cities. You're not going to see those type of structures here. Like in Washington, D.C., they have a ordinance which limits the height